Uh, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4, 5. What episode are we on?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, this has nothing to do with design. At Belrose, my name is Tony Castaneda, and I am joined by the talented Jose, Marco, and Aldo. This week, everybody wants to leave Neverland, the most peaceful place on earth, gets hit by hate. All that and more coming up right after a word from our sponsors.
Wait. Alright. What's up, guys? My name is Roel. Big, huge fan of Tony's work. Actually loved his movement that he's doing. Go check him out. I love seeing people are humbled, trying to make something in their lives. Life X Death is a new concept that I brought out. I actually love it. I actually told a lot of people about it. They ran with it. They fuck with it. So Life X Death is just another background story of how I got my my name. I actually wrote a book on behalf of like a diary that I was doing. Got Life X Death. Came to Tony. I told him about my vision. He actually fucked with it. And the Life X Death is just another concept. It's not just a brand. It's not just a movement. It's something about real stuff. It's about your struggles. Life X Death is something that when you wear it, it tells your own told story. I give $5 of each shirt that I sell and give back to Skid Row neighborhoods that I grew up in, right here in Bell, HP. Give them inner city kids a chance to actually succeed. This brand shows that, you know what, we are going to make it. So I appreciate Tony. Check us out. I'm only doing this by myself with management. Belrose is helping me out here, so I support them. You know, follow us on LifeXDeath _ on Instagram. Shout us out. Get that merch. And I just dropped the merch, 2 colorways. Just cop it, support it. I appreciate that Tony and their crew actually came up and brought me to this interview and this podcast. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
March 21st, 8:43 p.m. I am here with Jose and Aldo and Mario. Jose, how was your week?
I am finally fucking done with finals. It has been a stressful last week. I took 2 today on Thursday, and I have been stressing. I have been dying, but it's cool because the UC system hates everyone and decides to try to teach us 10 weeks worth of content in 10 weeks. So it's been an interesting week, you know, not too bad. It's been fun. Almost jumped off my 3rd floor balcony like a couple times, but staying strong.
Aldo.
Okay.
Okay. Aldo, how was your week?
Just filled with work.
How's the gym?
The gym, I don't know. I've been eating like shit lately.
Well, I mean, you guys can't see it, but Aldo's coming in with some strong ass games.
Oh,
looking cute.
But I haven't been eating well this past week. I don't know why. I just haven't. My mom's not there to make me food, so like, I can't.
Hey, we went to IHOP yesterday.
I went to IHOP yesterday and like ate pancakes and like.
Is it still unlimited pancakes?
That was the first time I've been to IHOP, so
I was surprised when Aldo told me that was his first time.
Right? Me too. I was surprised because I have like IHOP is like right there in Bell Gardens. I never go, but I've been to Denny's 5 times. So I mean, you said that's fine. Denny's 5 times, huh? Don't remember for this, yeah. Wait, no. That's the IHOP. Denny's is in near Edwards.
The other food for less.
Other food for less. Talking about Sam's Club.
All right.
Marco, how was your week?
School, work, nothing.
How's the wife? How's the kids?
Gabby's fine. Like, we're chilling.
Gabby's fine. Damn.
Gabby's fine. We're
Gabby's
good.
fine.
So we're name dropping now.
Hey, we're name dropping the
dropping?
ones that we care about and worship dearly.
Of course.
And love. Anyways,
Of course.
I've been
How you been talking?
Tony, how have you been?
I love when people ask.
What have you started?
You know what? I've been doing. I've been tired, sleepy. sugar deprived that Aldo finally got me. Well, no, I got myself basically.
Yeah, you told me. I was like,
yeah, Aldo.
when you hit me up with that, I'm like, Tony, you have to like be committed to this.
Yeah, I know. I was 175 or something like that.
3 years ago, huh?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I'm at 268.
268.
I'm at 268.
Oh,
That's
I don't believe it.
268. That's
What's it? Do you have a scale?
I do have a scale.
Okay, we'll scale after this shit.
the scale right now.
Oh wait, you want like a person scale? No, I do not have a person scale.
You have a fucking food scale?
I have a food scale, yeah.
Food scale, right?
Food scale, yeah.
Hey, food scale. Food scale.
How many?
How heavy your dick is? All right.
Whoa!
All right.
Keeping it PG here.
All right.
Keeping it PG.
Hey, but you know what? You know who's having a really bad week?
Again.
2 weeks in a row.
Again.
R. Kelly.
What?
Out of the jail for the second time. Finally paid child support. What's your hot take on that one?
I think this man needs to shut up before he gets himself into more trouble than he already is. He doesn't know when to quit, and this didn't help. He went on to Gayle King's interview show, and it didn't work out too well for him. There was a lot of candidates, which I'm pretty sure you guys have seen now, all over the place, of him screaming. He went on pretty much a tantrum. We're gonna call it a tantrum because at the moment he's acting very childish.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. You know, I was scared first.
I thought he was gonna swing.
There is an interview that she did with one of the late night show hosts where she says she wasn't scared that he was gonna hit her. She was scared that he was gonna walk off, and like that is some like very big dick energy because she wanted to finish the interview, you know?
That's
because R. Kelly, that is journalism. R. Kelly has a habit of walking out on interviews. It's happened before.
She was pretty chill during the interview.
Very chill.
Well,
Very
she didn't want to
professional.
react. There's a clip now of her.
R. Kelly went.
Yeah, there's a clip now of
that.
her saying Robert. So which is now the new meme apparently where
yeah, I heard
someone
that
goes off,
shit.
she very calmly says Robert, and he finally calms down. His what is it? Is not crowd control. What do they call them?
I don't know what it's called. It's like a psychological trick.
Yes.
People fall for it. If you say your name very calmly and you're screaming and you're freaking out, you should just calm down.
Tony.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you see?
Hey,
That sounded really soothing.
My take is he just needs to chill. He needs to let this blow over and like just go hide under a rock. He has enough money, and if he doesn't end up in jail,
Can I wait? Finish it up.
if he doesn't end up in jail, he just needs to live a quiet life out in the prairie.
Can I just he's doing this all wrong.
No, he's doing it right.
So how would you do it, Marco?
What would you do, Marco?
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish, Marco. But okay, go ahead.
What is Soulja Boy doing?
Okay.
Okay, that's where I was going. Any type of publicity is good publicity.
Okay, when you're touching kids, this is
Okay.
not good
This
publicity.
is not good publicity on R.
But
Kelly.
he knows he thinks he's sort of innocent, and like any type of publicity is gonna get him good. Watch, he's gonna come out with an album.
R. Kelly is
telling
not
you.
going to come with an album.
You're telling me if R. Kelly didn't drop an album, you wouldn't listen to it? Not for
Everyone's gonna listen to this album, even if they hate him. You know how many people hate Kanye, but they'll still listen to his music?
Yeah.
Just because
Oh my God.
all these things.
We're waiting. Yanni's coming, guys.
Well, if you guys do want to hear one of our hot takes on R. Kelly, you guys can go ahead and catch it on our magazine coming up next month.
That's right. Our magazine.
First.
Our first magazine's coming up April. Marco, pick a date.
April 1st.
No, you can't pick April 20th.
April 1st.
11.
April. That's April
420.
Fool's Day.
Exactly.
April
We fool.
Fools.
April
So
Fools.
it's not.
So it is
So is it
coming.
coming
So
out?
is it coming?
Oh.
Is it coming out or not?
You have to pre-order on our website.
That's our-
Pre-order on our website right now. Link in the description.
What description?
We're also Neverland.
Neverland.
MJ.
MJ.
Never leaving.
Never leaving
Neverland.
Neverland.
Man,
Let this man rest in peace.
rest in peace. I find it really disgusting that we're.
No, I find it disgusting that people want to like boycott his music. I'm like, separate the
now,
person from the artist from the
but
music.
that's bringing up a whole other argument too, with separating the artist with art.
There it is.
I like that. I like that argument.
How do you feel, Marco? Do you think that we, as a society, should be able to separate the art from the artist?
See, the thing with the MJ, he's dead, right? So like, there's no really.
He can't be.
What are you gonna do?
defend himself.
Yeah, you can't defend himself. What are you really gonna do? His music's timeless. Like, just enjoy.
He has to
enjoy
go,
what he did.
He has to go album.
It is one of the best artists of all time.
It is the best album of all time. Thriller.
I don't know. I feel. Let the man rest in peace.
How do you
listen to his classics?
How do you feel about them removing his name from certain auditoriums and elementaries? That was a thing that came up. They got rid of all the MJ names on names of
just
elementary.
let the man rest. Stories are gonna come up for the next coming years.
For me, I say 2 months. Everyone's gonna forget about this.
He's too much of an icon to drop.
Yeah, you can't just forget about Michael Jackson.
He can't defend himself because he's dead, which is the same reason that all the accusations against the ex were dropped because he died. Same reason, people thought he was innocent.
He's not dead.
Oh yeah, he's in Cuba out there with Tupac, right?
Tupac.
Yes, his uncle. X is there too.
Yeah, in my opinion, everything should just be dropped. It's been many times they came up with that the survivors have said themselves that doesn't happen.
Also, the piece of shit that coordinated all this. He testified in front of court years ago saying MJ was innocent, and all of a sudden he's here
because he said he was scared.
Scared of what?
Scared of Michael, and that's what made it look worse. I'm like, now he's coming out because he's dead. I'm like, it's been 10 years since he died.
It's a money grab.
It's a money grab. Oh, I didn't like that.
Okay, but just for the sake of argument, what if it isn't? What if it isn't a money grab and this has actually happened and Michael Jackson actually went ahead and did all these stuff? Are we gonna cancel him, or are we just gonna do what we do with Shane Dawson and just pretend like it doesn't happen?
Fuck this cat.
He fucked his cat. Are we gonna?
I haven't heard about that. What's wrong with that?
Apparently he fucked his cat. I don't know.
Oh,
fucked his cat.
So,
apparently.
On other people that are also
different
fucked, we're gonna move on to We're gonna move on to Shane Dawson, who was in the spotlight and coincidentally just recently got engaged. Which
yeah, 100%.
Surprisingly, his cat.
Congratulations.
I don't know. It seems like it was a
question mark X album. Okay.
You know who else got engaged?
Deluxe.
My heart broke. Mia Khalifa.
She was engaged.
She got engaged.
Really?
Yeah, she got engaged last week.
Wow! Shout out to
with that
whoever.
Robert, some dude.
That's
shout out to whoever
marrying a porn star.
I mean, no. Technically, she's not a porn star anymore.
Would you marry an ex porn star?
Yes.
But she's like number one. An ex porn star? No.
Jose?
There's still people. There's still
that pussy got mileage.
You
What does Chief keep saying?
What did Chief say?
What did Chief say?
Oh, it's a Playboy Cardi song.
I don't know what's their show.
Oh no, Playboy Cardi says that. Pussy got mileage. Yeah.
I still date and marry an ex porn star. What do I know?
Oh, who's the one that said it? I think it was Adam 22. No, it wasn't Adam 22. Or Lil Pump. I think he thinks it's badass that she's a porn star or something. Riley Reid.
Well, but it's Lil Pump. But anyways, back
each their own.
Back to Shane Johnson.
Speaking of getting fucked. Shane Dawson's cat. So there's a lot of different controversy that has gone around them. There's the whole thing with this cat. There's also a video going around the internet of him.
Wait, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
Yeah.
Like he sticked his.
No, okay. So
penis inside
he
the cat.
claims in a podcast a while ago that he was that. It was supposed to be if it was a joke, it was a very badly placed joke.
Especially in 2019 where everyone's sensitive, of course.
No, this podcast didn't come out 2019. It was a while ago, but someone resurfaced it. Okay. And here's the thing. Dark humor is okay. Dark humor is okay. I
love dark humor.
Where it goes bad is where the execution goes bad, which is what the problem was here. Like, if he wants to make a joke about fucking his cat, then you know what? Let him. But he made it sound like he was telling a real life story. And I believe he said something about spraying the cat's legs and he humped it a little and then he ejaculated all over his cat, which is in itself a weird joke.
That's wrong.
First of all,
we joke around stuff like that, but we don't get
no, we do not joke about fucking cats.
Okay,
let's make that very clear.
Okay, I meant dark humor. I meant dark humor.
This is your
because what Shane Dawson was trying to do, that's dark humor.
And here's the problem that a lot of people have with it. They don't want to cancel him. Shane Dawson has been caught in controversies before saying the N-word. He has been called out as being racist.
Has he said the N-word?
Yes, there was a...
Who hasn't?
That's also very true.
Who hasn't nowadays? If you're famous, you've said it.
Because there's video.
You make more money.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting because they're not going to cancel him because of the fame that he sits at and because of the popularity that he has with the show. Whole exposing Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe this was all done by Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe they're all just trying to get back at him for whatever it is. But his following isn't gonna go away, and
I don't like the guy.
I don't like the guy.
I love Shane Dawson.
I think his voice.
Yes, he has this conspiracy theory show. I love that so much.
Which is why people don't want to cancel him.
Exactly.
Which is why people don't want to cancel him. They see him, they enjoy him, they like his whatever he
His
does.
content, yeah.
Now his engagement came at a very badly placed time. If you
Right?
ask
It
me.
really was.
He could have waited a bit so it wasn't so bad. He could have made it not so publicly. I believe there's a fake account out there that says so he tweeted the pictures of himself on both knees, and there was a fake account from his cat saying so we're just done. Like this is
Come on, you gotta give it to people.
you gotta
Yeah,
give it
people-
people
you gotta give it to
creativity.
People are
you know?
quick with them.
People are quick with this.
You know who didn't have any creativity? Brexit.
Oh my god, I don't even talk about this.
So are they doing it or they're not doing it?
We're in muddy waters.
Complicated.
Very complicated. It passed.
Are they
I don't know.
Are they pussing out?
I don't know how the London people run their government. It's not a thing that I'm too familiar with.
Yeah.
But something about them not being able to pass it in the House is stopping it from actually happening.
So like
It's good.
checks and balances.
It's not like check and balances because apparently some of the houses in the London government
Mhm.
are birthright,
Huh.
Overall,
which
it's
is not
upsetting.
yeah.
How do you feel about it, Tony? Do you think that they should go through with Brexit, or that they should just drop it and pretend that nothing ever
I
happened?
think they should just drop it, pretend nothing happened.
I agree.
That is the best possible option that they have.
Because right now it's just making them look really bad. This is like the second or third time they've tried to pass this shit and it doesn't happen.
Here's the thing: even interviews with like people that live there, they say they voted on it without knowing what it actually was because it sounded good. You know, because in the end it does sound good. They get to become their own their own country, and they do. But the biggest problem with it is that what people don't know is that there's the way Brexit works. Not Brexit. The way that the system works for them. They have a lot of imports coming in and out, right? And the way they work, because of the boundaries that they have, protect the imports. The problem is the moment you start dividing it up, it gets very dangerous, as in like life and death dangerous, where shipments get lost,
Tariffs,
pirates
all
come
that.
in, tariffs. It's a really
And
bad
does-
system.
And does the economy just go to shit?
It does. It
Like,
just gets
we're in
completely
pounds,
destroyed.
right?
Yeah.
So if you hit the dip,
Inflation.
are you still in pounds?
Yes.
Each region has their own currency.
It was an unplanned idea.
It was a misleading idea.
It was a very misleading
yes,
idea.
very misleading.
It sounded really good to the Brits.
I don't know. Just get over it.
Move on.
I feel the whole world like, all right, just like this never happened.
I'm pretty sure it's on the internet somewhere. That anybody can go online, and they refresh the internet every morning. You know who else refreshed their internet this morning? Apple.com.
Exactly.
We're on AirPods 2,
Useless.
or as they say, the AirPods equivalent of nothing. This is
It was
not.
a 1.5.
This is like 1.5. I don't even know this is
1.1.
I don't
1.1.
even know this is AirPods 2. To be quite frank, it's not branded anywhere. It's not shown anywhere.
Weren't they gonna be in black?
That's
No,
I feel
that
like-
was-
Different color.
That was a concept that was put out there by like people
What's
just
happening?
designing their own
No,
stuff.
it is happening,
But
but I
not
do
now.
think it's WWDC, and that's in June.
That's why I'm surprised. They just dropped like
So
no,
the
It was a
AirPods.
silent drop as well,
So
which
this-
is what they've been doing recently.
So this entire week, I'm gonna educate you guys for 2.6
Go for it,
seconds.
go for it.
This entire week, Apple's been dropping new shit since Monday.
Apple, the Mac,
The MacBook Air got a 64 gig RAM
Monday.
upgrade Monday.
Mhm.
Tuesday we got the iMacs to the i9s and the MacBook and the Mac Pros. The Mac Pro, the iMac Pro.
Yeah.
The top spec iMac Pro now starts at $16,000.
Oof.
That is
16,000?
16,000.
Not 1,600.
16,543.
Jesus Christ.
What does it do?
Holy shit! What do you? That's
Yeah.
half the price of a Tesla.
Yeah, 1,600.
That's easily like a 2010, 2012.
A car. What are you doing?
That's
with
a
the-
car.
Yeah. What are you doing with
It's a
the?
And
car.
realistically, who needs that much?
I know. And yesterday was the AirPod
Two.
The AirPods 2.
Mhm.
Today we were supposed to
They're
get.
not two.
Today we were
They're
supposed to
not
get an
called.
iPad or the iPod. And I don't know where this one came from. We were getting a new iPod. That's what we were supposed to get.
An iPod.
Yes.
After they said discontinued it.
Yes.
That
Also,
always
we were supposed to get AirPower today. I don't know.
Air power?
AirPower is like a wireless
AirPower.
charging mat.
Oh,
smart.
they've been
teasing
teasing
that
that.
for
They've been teasing for
No,
years
they
now.
announced it at WWDC like the last
2017, I wanna say.
2017.
Yeah.
But they never had an
There was no
release date.
marketing,
It
but
was like a prototype.
yeah, but if you go on Apple.com right now, go right-click inspect. What a bitch that is. You'll see images of the new iPhone XS Max on a AirPower mock-up.
They had it when they announced the phone.
Yeah,
They had it there.
yeah. So it was just updated. It just added to the website. I don't know.
If you had the money, would you buy it?
The AirPower.
Yeah. No, like all the products. Any products.
If I had the money to buy in a 2019 iMac Pro for $16,000? No.
Said?
It's not worth it.
It really is.
If you had the money, like exactly 16,000.
No, like you're a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
And you get money to waste.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, if I'm a millionaire, I guess I
Realistically,
You gotta be
$16,000.
specific there, man.
Alright.
Yeah, you gotta be really specific.
But
you
for
had-
the everyday consumer, you know,
No,
it's not worth it.
Hey,
that's a car.
Hey, March 25th, I think, is the their Apple's coming out with their streaming service to rival Netflix and Hulu.
Oh, I've heard about
They're
that.
gonna blow out the
I heard
water when
about that.
Disney comes out with their
Do you think-
service.
That's what I was gonna hear. Do you think
Disney's gonna pull
there's a
everything.
chance
Nope.
that Apple can compete against Disney?
Nope.
And their Disney Prime.
Disney is monopolizing everything. They're buying everything. They're gonna have.
They're gonna buy it. They're
everything.
gonna have Apple eventually.
Watch Infinity War now while it's still on Netflix. Because
You think so?
It's still on there.
for now, yeah.
I mean, I saw it
When
twice.
did Disney come out with the services? By the end of the year?
I remember they were talking about that. And they're gonna pull everything from Netflix and put it on their
Yeah, something
Netflix
like
is
that.
going downhill.
It's the thing with the Apple AirPods too. It doesn't do anything.
It's literally like battery and like Hey Siri.
Okay, so for example,
You have
when
yours
my,
on right now.
when my I do have my AirPods on right now.
Of course, gotta flex on them.
Subtle flex.
Subtle
over
flex,
here.
yeah. The thing with the AirPods, and like I am a proud like supporter of it. I think that if you have the extra money for it, you should definitely do it.
I'm not an Apple guy. You know I'm not an Apple guy. You know I hate everything Apple. But I bought this MacBook because I had to.
Get an
There
iPhone
was,
now.
there was no way around it.
Mhm.
I'm never getting an iPhone. Ever. It's not happening.
On our group chats, the only reason we have green bubbles is because of Tony. I want to make that
Exactly.
very clear.
I was gonna mention that one.
It is
but I'm
very
like,
annoying when we have to text the group chat and like we have green messages.
I know, I can't
because of
I
see
don't
my-
get messages because of your dumbass.
But I really do enjoy the AirPods.
I can't send an emoji.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my
Okay,
entire life.
although
Although I think you're the minority.
No, look, that's what Apple announces every time a new phone comes out.
An emoji.
New emoji.
So that's what you guys look forward to?
That's what everyone. That's what the
and here we have an everyday consumer.
And here we have
everything-
Eat
exactly.
anything that
Apple
Apple
sheet.
gives them.
every time a new Apple product comes out, they're like new emojis.
But
new
back to
this.
the AirPods. What it does is it gives you wireless charging. It gives you a different case that isn't really different, except for it has a little LED light in front of it, so that it's telling
Oh, no,
you it's
the-
charging.
Which, let's be honest, who's wirelessly charging their phone with wireless charger right now? Although you have an iPhone XS.
I charged it once with wireless charging.
Once, right? Because you don't
Once.
own one. That's not
Because I
even
don't
yours.
know. It wasn't
own-
mine.
Yeah.
I own a wireless charging pad.
Do you
and
ever
I
just put it
charge-
down and realize?
I did it once because I had it on my setup in my apartment. But after that, it's just like it's not.
It's a
worth it,
novelty.
you know. It's a
But
novelty.
you know how you connect it, right? You put the lightning cable in the bag, and that's how it works. Might as well just plug in
I
your
know it's
phone.
kind of stupid because you can't even. You have to pick up the wireless charger to use it.
So too much work.
It is too much work.
The
It's a
only
very
way
good
that I see that wireless is be conveniently is if you have a nightstand and you throw your stuff on there because you have like the Apple Watch and the Apple case,
Yes.
things like that, and you just want to drop them off. Then in that case, yes, it is convenient. But for like an everyday person who doesn't like have a nightstand or like who doesn't have all that stuff, it's just not worth it. You know, it was a $40 upgrade, I believe. Because here's the fun part: you can buy the AirPods 2
With the
without the wireless charging
Yes.
case.
Can you still buy the AirPods 2 without the wireless charging?
Yes,
case?
you can.
I thought-
it isn't offered through Apple.
I thought, and I didn't, and I thought no one noticed this. They got rid of the old AirPods, right? You can't buy them anymore.
Nope.
You can only buy the new ones,
Mhm.
which they're not marked Apple AirPods 2.
There's
by the way.
no, if you don't want them without the wireless case, it still costs the same money. They're just $10 more. I think that's all it
It
is.
starts at 160, 170 now.
Let's
Yeah,
check.
you see, and no one noticed that, right? They're forcing this wireless case down your throat. It's like $200 with the wireless case.
It's $200 with the AirPods included, of course. Let me see.
In the end, it's just not worth it.
It really isn't.
As much as I love the AirPods, I think that AirPods are one of the best things that have came out because they just work so well.
And I think Apple's doing a really good job with their stuff nowadays. You know, I used to hate this shit.
Well, they
but-
Yeah,
have
see,
to.
they're
They
still
have
they're
to.
still 160.
We have such good competitors out there. They're not going to survive in a market where they don't. And they finally did it correct with the AirPods. Like I pick them up every day. They're in my ears, and I will be honest. There's times where I've fallen asleep and I've woken up with them still in my ears, with still battery. Like it's like they're
amazing. I really like them.
they're one of the best products that Apple has put out in a very long time because they just work, which is what we've been asking for so long. Like we just want a product that simply just works. It doesn't make you connect each individually. It doesn't make you deal with them. They don't fall out.
When you
It
open the
just-
case, it connects.
It just simply works, and it gives you the most subtle flex when you open the case because the people that have their phone around you, it tells you not your AirPods on the screen, which is completely unnecessarily insane.
My take on them, I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
They're
them.
not.
I don't know how I feel
I'm a
about the new
bass
ones.
guy. I love my bass.
Bass?
Sexually
Oh,
attracted to bass.
Yes.
But AirPods don't bring that.
They don't got bass?
They have bass, but it's like
It's not as good as
They have enough. Okay, just so you guys get an idea,
Enough.
I have a pair of Beats as well, Beats 3, and I have a pair of AirPods, and we also have a pair of the Google Buds here in the apartment. And
How are those?
they are actually not bad. They are louder than the AirPods in the sense where, like,
I know they came down in price like dramatically
yes,
because no
they
one's buying
did.
them.
You can get them. You can get them added to your plan for like $4 now at
Yeah,
the
it's
store.
not, it was that bad.
You'll pay $4 for like 18 months or some shit. That's how they hook you, and like it's like $4 or $5. And in that case, it is good if you're paying it like that. I don't recommend them paying all straight up. If you're gonna go for it, might as well just get the AirPods.
Yeah, I don't know.
Simplicity, you know, just works simpler.
Hey, but if you're going for AirPods, might as well get shoes, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, drip flipper skip. You know how the game works.
Drip flipper
Drip
skip.
flipper skip. Marco, I'm gonna start with you. These are the PG3s, white and blacks available now. What are you thinking?
These ain't it.
These ain't it.
Nah, the PlayStation ones were good.
The PlayStation ones were pretty cool, I guess.
Those have been my favorite PG so far.
You like them? I don't like them.
I don't like the
PlayStation
PGs.
one?
I don't like the PGs at all.
You like the PGs at all?
At all. In this color, it just makes it worse.
Really?
This is like something that should have came out last year. I mean, not last month, with the Black History Month.
Oh, you're
Oh.
right.
It should have came
right.
out with that, but it's too plain. I don't like it. It looks like a normal Nike shoe you could get at the Nike outlet.
Like a Citadel or something.
Yeah, it's gonna end up there for sure. It's gonna end up
How
there.
do you feel about these?
I am not a bulky shoe guy, but I like these. I'm not gonna lie.
You like
Really?
this?
Really?
Well, says a dad guy.
I am a
This is
dad.
a
Well,
shoe
says the
guy.
dad hat.
Yeah.
That had that guy.
Still hating on my 97s though.
I do think these are nice.
Well, says a cool dad.
Only because you can do multiple things with them. These look like gym shoes. These can be everyday shoes. You can throw these on with some black jeans, and they'll look pretty good. It's a simple shoe that just works.
So, Marco, you drip flip or skipping these?
Skip.
Skip them?
Easy skip.
You don't think people are gonna want them?
Nope. They're gonna be on shelves.
Really?
They're gonna end up in the Nike outlets
Yes.
instead of down.
Yep.
I'd cop these for my dad. If I'm being honest.
I wouldn't even.
Oh yeah, I copied these for my dad too.
I'd cop these for my dad.
But,
I wouldn't.
No.
My dad wouldn't wear these.
all right, Tony.
These are skip. These are skip on all fronts. I don't like them.
I don't like Paul George. Just throwing that.
I don't like Paul George either because
Of course, because he finessed the Lakers.
he different.
We got the.
Why so
But
bad?
Anyways, moving on.
That's a skip for me too. So
We got
you
the
already
Jumpman Proto Max 720s. They come out April 1st. What do you? I like these. I really do. I don't know why. Drip flip or skip. Marco.
I don't know. For a moment, I thought they were a big baller brand shoe. For a moment, I thought they were like, nah, these ain't it. I thought
These
they were
ain't
ZO2.
it.
I thought they were ZO2 for a moment.
BBBs are not it.
Nah,
These ain't it because what are they for?
Yeah, are
Are they for lifestyle? Are
I think
they
they're
running?
lifestyle
I think they
shoes.
are
don't look
lifestyle
like a basketball shoe.
I don't like these. I like the.
Nah, that's a big baller brand shoe. Look at that.
Hold up.
All
That's,
you need is the BBBs and it's LeVar.
These are Air Jordans.
they claim they're Jumpman. Do they have the grip for basketball? I'm pretty sure they're basketball shoes.
I'm pretty sure the basketball
With the
shoes. too.
comfort, like they have the 720 comfort level.
These red and black are decently colored.
I like the colorway.
Yeah, bread. Can't go wrong with
Breads.
bread.
Can't go wrong with breads.
You can never
yeah.
go wrong with
Never go
breads.
wrong with breads.
Never.
All right, it's a skip for me.
For me,
That's a flip. I feel like people want these.
Oh,
I feel like
people
I feel
definitely want
like
these.
people want these, and it'll be a flip for me too.
Gotta go with the flip as well.
All
Yeah.
right, next one.
We're gonna go to the Whittor. I don't know. Just
Air Jordan 3.
AJ3s. I'm not a fan of AJ3s.
You know,
What?
Yeah. No.
Tony.
No.
I'll give you easily. They're probably the best threes that have come out in a cool minute.
These.
Yes,
These.
one of the best threes that's come out in a cool
These are
minute.
the worst threes that came out
Oh,
of Cuban.
You're so what?
I don't like these.
How many threes have come out that you actually like? That's what.
The Cactus Jacks.
I'll list them all.
The
with my
purple
fingers.
Cactus Jacks. The brown Cactus Jacks. There's three.
Excuse me. Those are Air Jordan 4s.
Those are fours.
Those are
Oh,
fours.
those are
Oh,
You're right. You're right. You are right. You are right. These are threes. Oh, the Tinkers. Justin Timberlake.
Okay, that's it. What else?
That's probably it.
That's what I'm saying. There's no variety.
I thought these were. I saw
There's
the.
no variety. Every Air Jordan 3 always
I
has
saw
white.
the-
I like It has black. I like the specs. I like it.
I don't like AJ3s. These are skip. Like I don't even.
I saw the little writing in the back. I thought these were Tinkers for some reason.
Should I even comment? You guys know how I feel about Jordans.
You know Jordan?
You guys know I absolutely hate these shoes. I think they're
Every Jordan.
no.
1 to
I
33.
like the 6.
The 6s? Really?
I like
Hey,
Sixes.
I
Sixes
fuck
are
with the
cool.
6s.
I like the 6s only because the all black ones don't look that bad. You know, you
Infrareds.
get them in an all black, they don't look too bad.
Infrareds, any color.
And
white or
I
black.
believe it's the 4s as well that I don't think are so bad either.
Yeah, but those 15s are.
Here's the
No.
thing with Jordans though, they are as much as you guys wanna.
After 13, maybe the 14th. After the 14th,
Garbage.
it's horrible.
Garbage.
As much as you guys want to
Trash.
say that I'm wrong or whatever, Jordan recycles your shoes so much.
They
They
really
change
do.
one little detail and call it a next number.
Did you see the new ones? I think the 33s got a no.
That's what I also said. After like 13, 14,
There's
they're like
13, 14s. We're on your side. These are retros.
The 3s and the 4s don't look that much different.
Oh, they have a whole strap.
They added a strap and they called it a new shoe. Is
And
that
they
really what
stretched
we're
them out a
going
bit.
for? Oh.
They stretched them out a bit.
It's gonna be a drop for me. I hate these shoes. I think they're absolutely ugly. Even though I do own a pair of Jordans.
I mean,
myself.
for me, I don't like them. I'd wear them though, because they're black.
Alright.
They're black shoes.
I
And the
drip.
specs,
You drip.
I just
You're our AG3 guy. I can't believe-
go, looking back at
You
these.
do have a 4s, right?
That's, the black and gold ones.
I don't know why I thought they were 3s.
Can someone tell me who Anna Wintour is?
I don't know what the fuck this is. It was just on Soul Collector. Come on the podcast.
So everyone
it's-
skip except me?
No.
This is a skip. I don't.
I
Drip?
drip.
I said skip?
Skip.
But the way that Anna Wintour is in, I feel like these are for females.
Oh, she's a Vogue designer.
She's a what?
Vogue designer. I don't know that she's doing with,
Oh,
with
for
Air,
real?
with Air Jordans.
Ooh,
Why do I feel like it's a woman's shoe?
Ooh, that's
And it's
a-
drip.
that's a good flip.
What do you mean, dude? The girls that eat hot Cheetos for breakfast are gonna be wearing these with dresses and colors.
Alright, next one.
Anyways, the biggest release, I gotta
Most
say this year,
anticipated.
most anticipated releases.
Drip.
I don't know how people have these. People are like
Oh no.
wearing these and shit.
Sneakers did a surprise drop like 2 weeks ago.
The
It
sneakers
was a limited
It was
run.
it was a limited run.
That's what it was.
It was literally like maybe like 40 shoes, maybe 50. I'm not sure.
What are these called?
The Travis
Travis Scott, AJ
Travis
Ones.
Scott's ones.
Travis Scott.
Why do they
That's
look like an
classic.
old beat up shoe?
Because that's the aesthetic of
aesthetic.
it.
So
That's
now we're paying for new shoes. that
Hey, well,
look-
we pay for jeans with the holes in them. So what are you gonna do?
Yes.
He got you.
That's
there.
I mean, you got me there.
And these are Air Jordan ones. You see the Nike swoosh? It's
I
down.
was very conflicted.
Look,
I was when I first saw it, I hated
When I
it.
first
I
saw
love this.
I was like,
hated it.
I love this. You see that empty space where the swoosh should be?
You guys
I
are
love that.
cheap. You guys will fall for the simplest little design flip on it. They
People-
literally flip their logo.
What's our brand on? Simplicity. Everyone loves simplicity.
it is
Everyone does like simplicity.
It's so
Just a-
unnecessary. They
It is. You know, I'll give you that. It is.
I love the
They
brown.
flipped their design and they flipped this logo around. And they called it a new shoe, and everyone's gonna eat it up because
People
it has
go
the
crazy.
Name,
It's in
it
brown.
has the
It's
name
not- it's
Travis
not been in
Scott.
brown. As far as I remember, AG ones have not been in brown.
If
Brown and
this
white.
was released
Travis Scott
without
comes out with the
Travis
most
Scott
oddest
name,
colors. That's why people love him. And is it the Travis Scott
no,
name?
because this would be a flop if it didn't have the Travis Scott name attached to it.
Very true.
This would be the absolute drop because they'd be like, "Why the fuck?"
Not
They look
really.
like fake knockoffs that weren't produced right.
Not really. The swoosh dropping, people like the ones I have. What are
The
they
little
called?
details that you think are trash or make people love.
This looks like a misprint in the factory. That someone messed up, flipped the logo around. and they're
Exactly.
like,
You know how many people like misprints?
Missprints do go for a lot.
The misprints go
okay,
for
misprints
crazy.
go for a lot, but it's not.
But when
necessary.
you're doing it on purpose, I see your
Do you
point.
understand what I mean?
I see your point.
A misprint that was done on accident goes for a lot.
Yes.
Misprints that are done on purpose and mass released.
Yes,
don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
I see your point. But yeah, misprints go for a lot.
Without the Travis Scott name, this shoe would be an absolute flop.
I'll be honest with you.
If you see a
they're ending up
motherfucker-
on
if you
first
see a
shelves.
motherfucker-
It goes to Travis Scott.
If
Oh,
you see a
I was
motherfucker on
about
the
to
street
say.
wearing these shoes, they will get roasted.
No, not right now.
No, they wouldn't.
Travis,
AJ
the people they'll be
Yeah,
praised.
with Jordan ones, no one gets roasted.
Jordan ones, no one gets roasted.
I mean, it depends.
Oh, it depends on
If
what
you're
Honestly, I don't
if you're
like the
Herb
brown.
wearing
I
out
wouldn't wear
here
it.
the classic all black Air Jordan ones, that's Herb.
I'm a flip. I wouldn't wear these.
You think? Yeah,
I drip,
people would buy
buy
it.
another one, flip them, and keep another one for my shelf. I'm buying three.
This guy.
I'm buying
This
three.
guy's sucking Travis Scott's dick.
Of
bro.
course, you know how
Holy
much I love
shit.
the man.
Oh man.
Jose, I'm assuming you're ultimate skip.
No, I flipped
These are.
I flipped these because I know people are gonna pay stupid amounts of money for these shits.
Sell them to me.
I think it's worth the time to flip.
They are probably
They're worth the time to flip.
Yeah.
Any Travis Scott shoe is worth the flip.
And maybe not the Force.
Well,
I mean, okay.
Or the Air Force Ones.
No, they're when they
it was
first.
like the Air Force Ones.
They're fire.
The Air Force Ones are fire.
Hey,
Yeah, they are fire.
You know what is worth buying though? Belrose.
Hey, Belrose.
Hey.
We're keeping up with Belrose. This is the weekly segment we talk
Photo
about Belrose
shoot?
and what's going on. What we're doing. Me and Aldo got a successful photo shoot in.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
It was actually well, Marco. Not Marco. Aldo actually got the entire thing. Under wrap.
Shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill.
It was pretty chill.
It was
a good day.
Chill. Sunset was beautiful.
Yeah, it was golden hour. It's beautiful.
Golden hour.
Photos are.
You're beautiful.
Photos are.
I got a selfie in. It's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
It was
Thank
really,
you.
It was really good. The merch is
Been
out.
working on it.
The merch is out. You can go to www.belrosestore.tk.
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong. Going back.
Anyways,
And everything's going along really nicely. We're getting our DBA license really soon. We're gonna be an official company. Finally,
things are picking up.
Look out.
Yeah.
things are getting really scary. I don't know if you guys are
Scary.
It's scary.
No, I agree. It's scary.
No, I get.
It's a new
More like
environment.
butterflies. Like
Then it's scary.
no, because butterfly for me, I relate butterflies with like
nerves.
something
like
new.
You're nervous.
Not necessarily nervous, but like something's coming up. That's why I see like, oh, look, I'm not scared, but I'm not looking forward to it. Like I want to.
You're
do
not
it,
looking forward to.
but not like.
I get
not like
you.
that,
I'm not
like
looking
that.
forward to any of this.
Not like-
TBH.
Not
I'm
like
really
real?
scared. Yeah, I'm really scared.
You're scared.
I'm scared.
If Tony's
It's a
scared,
it's a new adventure, so you don't know what you're expecting. That's what.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
but I'm up for it.
I'm not saying I'm not up for it. You know.
I'm hyped.
All right, Tony.
I'm
Life
scared.
and death got
I
me
really am
hyped.
scared. I've been like tired and sleepy, and I think the whole sugar thing isn't working out. But like with all this, like I'm like, oh shit, I gotta make sure everything's right. Yeah,
Jose.
like
Ever since this happened, I liked it. Ever since Tony said the logo was nice, I'm up for it.
ego boost.
Ego boost.
The thing is that it's a new chapter, you know. It's something that we're embarking on. It's the first time that we're doing this legit. We are 100% like
Legit, because we've been talking about this before, and
This
now
has been a
we're starting to get
that
serious.
me and Tony thought of a long time ago, but we just
we
didn't have
didn't have the
we
resources.
just didn't have the
And I asked you, remember?
and
I remember-
it wasn't until Aldo came in and finally decided that
I
this
remember,
is something we need to do.
I remember it was back in like I want to say like 10th grade.
10th grade.
10th grade.
Yeah, this has been a while for me and
it was
Tony.
a Smash Brigade. I think some of the few logos still. I'm gonna redo them and reprint them. And we wanted to make this clothing brand that people could afford, and people can have something and mean something towards it, which is what we're doing now with Belrose and what we're doing now with Life X Step.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them for working with them and
Our partnership.
partnership.
Mm-hmm.
They're a Belrose company now. And then I want to say last year sometime, Aldo came to me and like I forgot what
August. I think it was in
I
August.
forgot what I posted. I posted something.
No, you didn't.
You just came to me.
I saw your How I Met Your Mother video,
Yeah.
and I want to do something like this, and that's what
That's
I
right.
I told you that. I told you that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up Tony. I'm like,
That was good.
I wanna.
That was.
It was a good video. I really love that video.
I go back and watch a lot of the videos. So.
Me too. I'm always on your page on YouTube watching the videos.
And then Aldo messaged me like, hey, I want to get into this creative world thing, and I'm like, awesome, because I could not do this alone. Like, if it wasn't for any of you guys,
You
I
kept
wouldn't.
barging me with messages, and I'm like, I need to read every single one now.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, Aldo, like, this is like a lifelong.
And and I told you, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm down.
Marco, how do you feel about everything in terms of Belrose, and what do you think? If we do fail, where are you at with?
I don't see it as failure. Honestly.
You can't look at it like that, but of course.
But not
you
even
need
that,
to-
just something I'm looking forward to. Something that I'm not really, how do I say it? Something new. Something to look forward to, and something that I feel like we'll succeed in.
Also, how do you feel about everything going?
I feel like I speak collectively for all of us when I say that this is one of the biggest things we've done. This is one of the biggest things so far that we've accomplished, and it just carries a lot of weight with it because, first of all, like we do want to take the time to thank everyone that has supported us. You know, all of our close
Yes,
friends,
thank you.
everyone that has been there for us. And, like,
Everyone who's bought a shirt,
shout us out on
shout us out on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Even liking a picture.
Even liking the picture.
Yes, thank you.
because in the end, we are just 4 guys from LA just trying to do something with their time.
4
Oh.
numbskulls.
My bad. Yes. Before
If you say Los
I'm a
Angeles,
suburbs boy now, so
Get a load of
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy.
we are
This guy.
At least
we
for-
are
at least
just
for 2 years.
four boys from Bell who are just trying to do something. You know, we started off with the idea that we want to just make clothing that people like, clothing that people can enjoy and that isn't too expensive to the point where they can't afford it.
I didn't think we'd get to this point this soon, starting again from nothing.
mm-hmm.
And I think that's what scares me the most.
Yeah, we're moving quick.
Yeah, that we're moving really quick, but everything's organized moving quickly.
It's not yeah.
when you got
It's
hit
been
with
going
the
so good for us that we just haven't had the time to
To
step
process
back
all of it.
and acknowledge just
Yeah.
how lucky we've been because of all the support and all the great things that have happened to us. And for that, we do want to take the time to say thank you to all of you guys.
because when Blonde fell through, I was like, how are we gonna pick this up again?
Yeah, I
and you
know.
told me not to worry. I'm like,
I remember I told you that night.
I wanted to tell you not to worry because you came up to me like crazy, like, although look what happened, we got hit with this. I'm like okay, like we're gonna have to restart and like rename and everything.
I didn't think we'd come back this fast
But-
with this.
Things happen for a reason, and that's Belrose has been like it's a better name.
Yeah,
Life and death happened with
thanks for
Belrose.
telling me Blonde sucked, yeah?
I liked it.
It was
I really
simple,
liked it. It was simple.
but it didn't.
It wasn't achieved.
It didn't hit
Marco
home.
keeps it real. Marco keeps it real.
real.
I'm gonna keep it real. I liked it. But like Blonde, nothing happened with Blonde. Belrose, life and death happened. Everything's happened. The photo shoots are happening.
Podcasts
Are happening.
Magazine.
The shirt, the website, the store.
So technically, Blonde.
What's the
Oh, the store. No, I already told everyone. www.belrosestore.tk. We don't have a .com yet. We're working on that. That one's a
little more expensive.
That was a little more expensive for my liking. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, we're making do what we
Broke
can.
boys.
We're broke boys here. Yeah, we're looking at office pieces. We have one.
possibility?
Possibilities.
Maybe we'll talk about it in the next
Shoot
podcast.
through.
Still talk about it in the next podcast when we clean that place out.
When
We're gonna
So,
clean that
yeah,
place up during spring break.
Yeah, all right. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we've been doing up the Belrose. But you know what? We've been working on new logos. We've been working on new designs and everything. And Jose, how do you? We just finished buying Life X Death.
Life X Death is the concept that I feel like people will really enjoy, and we will let one of the not sponsors. We will let one of the
Heads over at
Life X Death
Associates over
associates
there, yeah.
at Life X Death explain to them in more depth what the meaning is. But this is just something that I feel that will be very well received by the public because, like we said before, it's not about the money; it's about the message. And I'll starve before I sell out to a deal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that Life X Death you guys are really gonna enjoy, and I hope that once we get more in depth and we start releasing more merch and we get a story out there that people will go ahead and support it, just how they've supported us. And we're helping out with a great logo, but you know who also had a great logo?
You know who had a great logo?
Updated logo.
No. You know what? A great logo?
Who?
The Red Nose Day Foundation. I love the old logo.
I didn't.
Really?
I thought it was
Oh
cheesy.
yeah, it was.
It was cheesy.
It was perfect.
Yeah, right?
I liked it. I liked it.
Perfect. It made sense. It was fun.
This new one looks like a fucking Staples.
This new one just
Like you just make that on.
Clean cut.
You can make that.
I literally,
easily.
yeah, like in 2 seconds. I don't know who designed that, but that's just not it. That's literally just not it. It looks
So
really.
if that gave me
It
millions of
looks like the
dollars, you
circus.
wouldn't sell it?
It looks like the circus
Exactly. That's what I'm
city.
saying.
You see, Margaret makes an excellent point.
I mean, at the end of the day, we keep saying simplicity is what people like.
Yes, but there are logos that should just stay complex.
Yes.
And I think
The Red Nose Day.
they should
The,
stay.
the original Red Nose Day Foundation logo was bad. The new one isn't better.
Okay.
That's the best way to put it.
Okay, that's the way. That is the best way
It
to put it.
was a bad logo just because like it looks like a basic.
Especially the sister company, the comic relief thing. That was just like, you guys didn't really try on that one. Like,
Yeah.
Red Nose Day,
you
again.
made it into an app.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah,
app.
basically
That's
what
an
they
app.
did.
That's an app icon.
They
That's what
basically
it
did
is.
like comic stuff.
This wasn't music to our ears, but
Yeah.
you know what was?
You know, music. Look at that. Segues into the next article. Music album covers weekly. We have Death Race,
Ooh,
For Love,
Ooh.
One Up, T-Pain, which come on,
Trash.
Low High, The Black Keys, and Sucker Punch by Cigaretti something.
Sigrid.
Can I just start off? I like Juice WRLD. I consider myself a fan. It was just very underwhelming.
It really was. Empty.
Really?
Empty was really good.
Empty, Robbery, and I believe
Empty
Hear
was
Me
the
Calling
best.
were the best ones.
Henry Calling was pretty slapping.
Hey, but I don't know if you guys heard, but did you know he freestyled the whole album?
Is that what it was?
You did?
He freestyled the whole album, and he finished the album in 4 days.
I don't.
And I believe this first week he hit number one, and sold
He hit number one.
number one. It hit 165,000 copies.
I believe
I mean, Juice WRLD is a pop
it
artist
is
now.
Juice WRLD.
He's a pop artist. now.
He's a pop artist.
He is a
But
pop artist.
underwhelming. My opinion, underwhelming. Though he does have good songs, it was just underwhelming. Similar to Culture 2. Like it had like a few good songs, but
We always bring it back to Culture 2.
Yeah, it's because that's like the staple. Of
Yeah.
The staple of underwhelming.
Yeah.
Underwhelming. Really. Oh my god.
Don't get me started.
But the Juice WRLD cover art,
I just
it reminds me of, I love it.
Cover art was great. Shout out
Beautiful.
to whoever designed it.
Very
It looks like a
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Looks like a PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 cover.
what?
PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is a box. This is a CD, bro. A CD. Yeah, that's a PlayStation 1.
PlayStation.
That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, is it that? I mean, it has to be.
That was an unreleased PlayStation title. One Up, T-Pain. How you guys feel about
I
it?
don't
I
like
listened to
it.
it.
I don't
It was
like
trash.
T-Pain.
I didn't
I
listen
liked
to
the
it.
first two songs.
I'd
and
say
that was
she's
it.
like, nah, I'm not.
I could not
Absolutely.
sit down and
That
listen to
cover art just
T-Pain-
scared me away.
T-Pain isn't an
Scared me
artist.
away.
He's a sound effect. I
it.
think that's the easy way.
Okay, T-Pain, when he
paved
doesn't,
the
when
way
he
for-
he
for
paved the
autotune.
way for autotune. Travis Scott, Kanye,
No, yeah. And
but T-Pain doesn't need the autotune. I don't know if you guys seen that video of him singing without autotune.
It was a great video.
It was a great video. He has a beautiful voice, but just the whole autotune thing.
yeah, that auto-tune plugin is still
He
making billions of dollars.
he started. Yeah, he came up with a microphone. Remember
Oh, that's too.
the toy?
Oh, yeah,
he came up with the
yeah,
toy. Yeah, it's going well for him. But this album,
It was garbage. Just
It was really garbage.
ended.
The Black Keys, Low High.
I've actually never heard of this band, right?
I've never heard of this band.
I thought it was a Black Eyed Peas
Whoa,
when I first saw it.
whoa! I know you guys are not disrespecting the Black Keys right now.
We're not,
It was a good song.
Hey, we're not talking
Black
about shit. We're not
Keys
talking
are
about
in-
Lees or anything. You know,
Yeah.
don't get me started on that
The
one.
Black Keys are an iconic the Black Keys are an iconic artist group. They have great music. They release great hits like "Lonely Boy," "Howling for You," "Little Black Submarines," one of my personal favorite songs. This was
The single was
Little
pretty
Black
good.
the
Submarines.
single was good. It was good, but here's the thing: it was released because they're going on tour. The Black Keys are going
That
on
what it
tour.
was? I know they haven't released music in a cool minute.
They have not. It's been so long since
Yeah.
we've gotten anything from them, and it's honestly been worth it. I think this song was a solid song. It throws it back to I believe they haven't released any since like Turnt Blue from 2014. So it's been a while for them, but they haven't been doing bad.
Year comebacks? Jonas Brothers now Black Keys or what?
It's a year comeback,
Your
you know.
comeback. That album covers doesn't look all that great either.
But they're not known for their album covers. Their album
Yeah.
covers are very simple. El Camino was literally a car. It was literally a car with blank writing. Turn Blue was a spiral, I believe, a spiral with a name in the middle. One of their albums is literally titled this on the album cover. It reads, "This is an album by the Black Keys. The name of the album is Brothers." That is their actual
See, that's
album.
genius.
That reminds me of Suicide Boys.
It's very
Suicide Boys do that.
simple. Back in the days when albums were very beautiful, very simple, and now we got PlayStation 2 pictures on.
Another one that caught my eye on title, Sucker Punch. Freshman album from
Very
Red.
wholesome. Very
Very
wholesome.
wholesome. I
album.
liked it. I'll be
Makes me
honest with
feel
you.
warm inside.
I got
Throw
some-
it back
I got
to
some
Taylor
Taylor-
Swift. Yes,
Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift vibes.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift
Yeah.
vibes. I don't know. I like the Sucker Punch. The intro. It was,
I had a good
it was
stuff.
a very bop. You know, you play it in the background, just like
It's a radio song.
This
It is a radio
plays
song.
at Starbucks.
yes,
This plays at Starbucks while you're getting
Full
your
blast.
yes.
venti. What is it? Pumpkin spice
caramel
latte.
macchiato, tall. Then yeah, that's really everything that happened in music. I mean that's all we.
That's about it. This.
Let's begin to wrap this up. I'm Tony. You know, Belrose. We're making shit happen. We're making things. I don't know, sort of look nice. Marco, what's your final comments on this entire endeavor?
I mean, I guess a quick moment of silence for those who passed in the shooting. So
We do want to take a moment to our hearts do go out to all the victims out there. It was a horrible thing. It's even worse that it's not condemned by the U.S. It literally took 2 days for them to pass a gun reform. Now, we don't really get into politics on the show because it's not something we do. Everyone has difference. We are a design company, even though this has nothing to do with design.
Yeah.
But our hearts do go out to them, and we do hope that they can find peace in such a hate-filled world.
3 days or 20 years at Columbine. What are we waiting for? Aldo? Last words, remarks?
Barrels.
All right. How's that?
Once again, thank you guys for everyone that supported us. It has been a journey, and it's just getting started. So thank you for being with us, and we will catch you on the next episode of...
This has anything to do with design. Like, comment, subscribe, follow,
Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Pornhub.
We do want to take a moment to say that we are on
Pornhub.
So that we're all on the same page here. I think we're sitting at 23 views on Pornhub.
What? I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't believe it.
What? Yeah.
Pull up the stats.
Thank you everyone for listening. That we got nothing. That's it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Till next one.
Till next
game.
one. Laters.